Hi there and welcome to our first craft activity of the week. So if you missed our workshop this morning on Zoom or you were not able to finish it, this video is just going to show you how to make the Olympic torch from start to finish. And so you should have a plastic bag. If you have signed up for our holiday club, you should have a bag that says Monday Olympic torch, and inside you will find that you have some PVA glue like this. If you don't have that glue, then your brother or sister will have the glue. You need to open it and take out this little green stopper at the top of the glue, but be very careful because you don't want to spill the glue. And you unscrew the bottle by turning the white part of the lid, and that will take it off. So turn it anti-clockwise and then turn it clockwise and make sure that it's on properly. And then to open your glue, to use it, you turn it anti-clockwise, the blue part, and to close it, which is very important because you want to keep the glue safe, you turn it clockwise. So we want to make sure it's secure at all times. We don't want to spill this. Next, you should have a glue stick like this, and so you might use a combination of these two items of glue today. You should have an empty kitchen roll tube, an orange cupcake case, a piece of tissue paper, some tin foil, and you will need to grab yourself a pair of scissors. Now, the first thing I'm going to do sounds a bit strange, but we want the glue to dry a little bit before we attach. We're going to attach this cupcake case to our tube, and because it's a very narrow edge, we want this to be able to dry so that it's going to sit properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little piece of glue around there to begin with. So I'm opening up my PVA glue, and I've opened it up, and then I'm just going to very carefully glue, just press gently and allow the glue to come out, and do a gentle circle all the way around the edge of your cupcake case. Okay, so we've got that, and then it's okay, it's going to take a while for it to dry properly, so it's okay for it to sit like that. Now move it to one side, and then we're going to take the tin foil and we're going to wrap, this is going to be the torch handle, so we're going to wrap our kitchen roll in the tin foil. So what I suggest you do is with your glue stick is just to one edge of the tin foil, just take a strip of the glue stick and run it down at the very edge. Then with your kitchen roll, you're going to wrap the foil up very gently. You're trying to keep it as smooth as you can, and you're going to roll the foil around the outside of the kitchen roll. And then, just for good measure, we're going to take our glue stick again, and we're going to do another line of glue here, just gently, and then roll it round, and that shall secure it and keep it in place. Now my tin foil is too big, which is great because what we can do is we can just fold it in to the top, and that will help secure the tin foil, will stop it from coming off. And then at the other end do exactly the same, except at this end I'm not going to fold, I'm going to keep it loose like this, so it's not folded tightly inside, and that will help us when it comes to sticking our cupcake on top. So that is the next step. We're going to we're going to put the cupcake on top of our foil, and you're going to do that just by gently putting it. So now my glue's a little bit tacky and stiff, and so with one hand inside the cupcake, oh, it's quite hard, one hand inside, you're just going to press down on the edges so that you can see the glue coming to the edge of your foil. So you can see the glue is squeezing out a little bit there, and that is fine. That's showing us that it's sticking and it's going to hold together. And we're going to put this now to one side because we're not finished. So that's drying to one side. Now is the time you're going to need your scissors and the tissue paper. And what we're going to first of all do is we're going to cut our tissue paper into two. So I'm going to open it up fully, smooth it out a little bit, and then I'm going to fold it in half. So it's already a rectangle, so if we fold a rectangle in half, then we're going to end up with two smaller rectangles. And I'm just going to cut down the middle so that they become 2 different pieces of tissue paper. There we go. Alright, so we've got 2 pieces of tissue paper, and so what you're going to do now is we're going to take one and fold the bottom right hand corner up as far as it goes so that it's now over the top, and we're making a point and smooth it down. Take the bottom left and do the same sort of thing, fold it up to make a point, and then we're going to fold it to make another point. So we want to make lots of points, and we don't want it to be too precise, so we're going to just open it up a little bit because we're making these into our flames. There we go. So you should end up with something like similar to this. And in a minute we're going to stick this into our torch, but for now I'm going to just quickly make the second flame because it will just add a volume to what we're doing. There we go. So we've got 2 flames now, and as you can see it just gives us a nice full flame. So I'm going to take my torch back, and on the inside of the cup now, so inside the cup, I'm just going to add in some glue again. So take your glue and add just a little, don't add too much because we're going to need, oops, sorry, I hit the camera, we're going to need this for other crafts this week. So a little bit of glue. If you've got a glue spreader, now would be a good time for you to spread it out so that it's covering the whole of the bottom. I don't have that, unfortunately. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my tissue and I'm going to put one to one side of it and gently place it inside. And then I'm going to take the other and pop that in the other side. And then for a couple of minutes, I'm just going to sit and hold it all together. And oh, we've picked up the glue stopper. Make sure you don't do that. Okay. Alright, so you're just going to sit and hold it all together for a few minutes until it starts to get dry, and it will take probably about 20 minutes for it to be fully dry. So hopefully by the time we've finished our morning session, your torch will be ready to run the Olympics and be an Olympic flame. Okay, that's all for today's craft. We look forward to seeing you at our sessions tomorrow. Until then, we will say our goodbyes. So see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.